And we are back with part 8 of the Deathless run through Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. We're getting ready to fight Shredder. Basically, the strategy with Shredder, what I do anyway, is whenever he comes out, he'll split into two people, into two Shredders. Obviously, one of them's a clone, the other one's real. You'll know what one's the clone because the helmet will come off after a few hits. One thing that you can do if you can pull it off, put Shredder, the real one, in the corner, and usually his clone will walk away. You gotta try to make his clone walk to the other side of the room, and he'll stand there for a second, let you get free hits off on Shredder. Otherwise, if you have problems doing that, which I do sometimes, ooh, that attack right there is a one-hit kill that he just did, so try your best to avoid that. Anyway, if you have problems doing this right here, then another thing that you can do is just kick him and the clone in like a figure 8 fashion. Whoa, okay, well thank you, clone, for saving me. Just focus on kicking them in a figure 8 type fashion. They'll just circle around each other, and you'll take turns hitting the real Shredder, and then the clone, then the real Shredder. And you'll just go back and forth like that until he splits off again. And whenever he does that, just keep at it like this. I personally find this to be the easiest way to do it. I mean, it takes a little bit longer because you won't be hitting the real Shredder every time, but I feel like it's safer personally. At least it's always been easier for me. As you can see, they'll just circle, they'll both do circles in like a figure 8 type fashion, and you'll kill the clone several times before you kill the actual Shredder. And you'll know when the actual real Shredder is about ready to die because his helmet will come off too. But yeah. Other than that, this fight really isn't too bad. You'll usually have a little bit of health left over from Krang if you do what I did in the last part. So yeah. So you have some room for error and whatnot. And all that kind of good stuff. Try to avoid being hit, obviously. Shouldn't be too much longer, I hope, before the real Shredder's dead. Obviously, for a final boss, he has quite a bit of health. At this point, I don't know if that one's the fake Shredder or if it's the real one that lost his helmet. I'm going to say it's the fake one, though. So I'm assuming that I knew it. The real one, as you can see, is just about ready to die off. Notice that he quit also making clones. So now, just keep trying to do what you were doing before. Just get jump kicks in on him while he does his little circle. And there we have it. That is it for the Deathless run through Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game for the NES. Like Kaboom and whatnot. There we have it. Freaked the Foots, mangled the Mousers, and totaled the Technodrome. That's turtle power, but what about the Shredder and Krang? Burned to toast, vaporized to milkshake, or escaped to Dimension X? Only we know. None of us can, until we know, none of us can sleep safely in our beds, or shells. Well, whatever. Well, that's it for the ending. That's all we really get besides what you see right here, the turtle blimp flying overhead in the credits. Congratulations. The turtles and a couple other characters appear on the little sign in the background. And all that kind of stuff. Well, I hope that you all enjoyed the Deathless run through Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. Yeah, like I said in the first part, the main reason I chose Raphael for the run was because I'd been using him quite a bit lately. Like I said, I did my first run through Ninja Turtles 3 with Raphael, my first Deathless run through Ninja Turtles 3. And I did a single turtle run through the first Ninja Turtles with him just recently, so I just kind of figured, why not, you know? And all that kind of good stuff. But yeah. All these things switching in the background and all that. The credits are kind of long, I'm pretty sure, but yeah. Oh well, though. As for Japanese differences, the only ones that I really noticed as we went through were a different scoring system, and the Pizza Hut signs in level 2 were turtle racing signs, and all that kind of good stuff. We also noticed that there was a Pizza Hut sign missing in the 3rd level. Or was it the 4th level? It was one of those levels. I'm pretty sure it was the 3rd level. But yeah. Well, if you like this run, then you know the drill. You should rate, subscribe, comment, all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, I'm only going to be doing one run through this game. That's what you just seen. I don't think the turtles have anything different about them to make another run worth it. But yeah, I don't even think that they have different range with their weapons because of the way how they swing it. That could be just me though. But yeah, like I said, y'all know the drill. Comment, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Thanks for watching.